We're looking at The Honest Company today with Christopher Gavigan and Jessica Alba and Heather Bryant, and I of London Heights are going to do our thing.
All right. I'm going to start with The Honest Company. Well, I'm going to let them tell me where to start. So, all right, where do you guys want to start? Okay. They want to start with Chris. So his name Christopher. They want to start with him. So they're going to bring him in. Interesting. Okay. All right. You want to show me the company now too? Interesting. Okay. So we'll start just, I'll just share what they've shared with me so far, and then maybe stop there because it's never ending stream of information. So okay, so they showed me Chris. Filling into him again. He they're saying for business purposes, for what he does, like what he's doing, what his specialty, his magic is infusing. He infuses and they're going to explain what that means in a second, but it's like what they're showing me is like they're showing him spinning a top or like spinning a plate, right? He like gets the top spinning, and then he like hands it over to the owner or person that's taking over the company or whatever, and then he starts spinning another one, and then he hands it over. He spins another one. So he's kind of like the Kickstarter, the infuser, and his magic is like he's kind of a genius with business, it looks like. And they want to switch over here and start bringing in Jessica to explain this a little bit more. So what they're doing is they're showing me Jessica, and what they're saying is Jessica's the face of the company. And gosh, see, it happens to me too. Start clearing stuff out. He's kind of the genius behind companies, it looks like. And it looks like he creates businesses or helps create businesses for people that are well known, because they're known, and their face or their reputation can keep the company going. So it's not necessarily that they're good business people. He's saying it's the draw, it's the pull. They're referencing, I don't know why, I know nothing about this. They're referencing Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. I don't know, not going to get into that right now, but they're saying that it's a similar thing, right? It's like you put a famous person or you put an influential person's face on the package of something and it's going to sell, but he's really the energy behind it. And so they're showing that he gets these things going, and then it's like the famous person's face is stamped. They're showing Jessica, hold on, let me just fill this here, because it's going to the company, it's connected to the company. Hold on, I want to get this fully. Okay, what it looks like is that as far as running a company is concerned, when, for instance, he gives her like a directive, or he gives her like a structure, he gives her direction on something around the company, she takes it and runs with it, and she can run with it. She runs with it for a while, but then like she might get to a point and not know what to do, and she like brings someone in, whether it's him or someone else. So it's not necessarily that she's like the genius business person behind this. It's more of he started it and she's nurturing the baby, right? It's like he like gave her the baby, and now she's taking care of the baby, but he's kind of the brains behind it, right? And so hold on, yeah, they want to show me the reason why they're saying this, what the point is. They're showing that she kind of has this, I don't know if it's conscious at all, but at least subconscious feeling that she needs to maybe ask for help, that she maybe needs still to reach out to Chris or Christopher, or needs to reach out to business people she's hired. Like there's people, seems like that she's hired or that she goes to for advice, and they said where you guys can come in, which is so cool that they're saying that. They said, for instance, where you guys can come in with what we do is help her align to her inner wisdom, so she can actually feel more confident running the company more from her passion and her mission and her purpose, because she's taking advice from a lot of different people, because she's created this like dependency a little bit on other people. And so we can clear those blocks. We can help her realign to her truth, because she's kind of now in a habit of reaching out for help. So now they're going to show me the company, and the company is a direct, it's similar in energy to what I'm picking up from Jessica, which is like, it feels like it's not running as easy and as smoothly as it could. So this is how they're showing it to me. Because her energy is directly connected to the company, and because she feels like things are a little bit sticky or hard, and she hasn't connected to her inner like magic and running the company from that place, and instead looking more externally for help. Looks like the company's infused with that energy too, so it's a little sticky. It's a little it's not, they're showing that there isn't like light, free flowing energy flowing in and out for like organic growth. It's more, it feels more like it's a little bit of a pushy struggle. All right, I'm going to stop.
So when you were describing things, and in my head, I'm like, oh, people could probably just look this up online and Google it, and they probably think that you did that. But like, I just want to clarify for anyone watching, she did not look up the company at all, at all. And we sent her a picture so she could tune into the image. And what I was getting also, and so she gets a lot of these downloads, and of course I can do that too, but like I really like to focus on the healing and then creating space and the opportunity and the possibilities that are available here. What I was feeling from Christopher's side is like a pain in the chest. There was like a pain in the heart on the left side, which is the feminine side, but also it was almost like a drill coming in, because it was like trying to create an opening, because there's a disconnect from the heart and the passion, which Jessica has. So Jessica has the heart in this company. We need a little more heart and soul from you, Christopher, even though you're like the numbers calculator, genius, solutions guy. There's a disconnect from the heart, which trickles down throughout the company. And I do know that from what I've heard, being a local here in Los Angeles, that people do enjoy working at the company, which is amazing. And if I want to look at this from a profitability standpoint, it's like clearing these things out energetically, shifting it up, shifting like the original story will create some more possibilities of profits. I'm just like stock price. I just see the stock price looks like, if I want to metaphorically give you the image that I'm seeing, I'm seeing an anchor of a ship, and the stock is just like at the bottom of the freaking ocean, and that's where it's stuck.
Is that real? Is that happening with the company? I don't know. I know nothing.
I don't know what the stock price is right now, but it definitely is down. And so energetically, like I would go in and work to clear all that. So everywhere that we are stuck, everywhere the funds are stuck.
It feels stuck.
Yeah, release all that across all time, dimension, space, and reality. I'm also hearing opportunities. There's the lack of opportunities. I'm an opportunity maven, but let's just, for kicks and giggles, let's release the lack of space for new opportunities to come in, kind of like a feng shui thing. We clear out the energy, it creates opportunity for new stuff to come in. That is part of the energetic clearing. Okay, so the good news is I'm starting to see movement in this. It felt very solid. So even just those few things, I can start to see there's a little bit of movement with the anchor in the ocean. It's like, okay, so now there's some water is moving it. There's some shifts happening. So, okay, I'm getting to keep going. I'm like, do we stop? Do we only give them a taste, or do we keep going? Okay, we keep going. So I'm starting to see some life. So when I first saw the anchor, it was just there all by itself, just very like heavy. Now I'm starting to see some goldfish, or I don't know, like Nemo's coming in and swimming around. There's like 3 fish. So thank you, because we love any sort of movement. We want movement for sure. Oh, that feels really heavy. It's like a very intense anchor. So I want to know, why did we anchor in the first place at this low level? That's all that I'm hearing. That's all that was expected. So what I'm hearing is that I believe one of you two knew in advance that you're going to come in at this high stock price, and that it was going to sink. That was already in the knowledge base in your mind. And because of that, that's what happened. So just yep, that's what I got. Like, so even if it was like a brief little inkling of a thought, that's what happened. You manifested it. So congratulations. You're powerful. And we would like to rewrite that story and release everywhere that that was the knowledge and that that was just the way it was going to be. Of course, I'm just getting what I'm getting. So right off of this, I like literally feel like I'm talking to you, Chris. Okay. So good. So rewrite that moment.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
I'm getting, it's so cool because our gifts are so complementary. Like, what I'm getting is that Jessica specifically is trying to use her head to make changes. She's kind of disconnected from her inner intuition, and she's trying to use her head, and she's frustrated. And what I get is that well, they're bringing me back to, she's looking to other people to help her. And what I'm getting is that she's the heart and soul of the company, and she needs to learn how to connect to her heart and get the guidance from her heart, because her brain, her ego can't figure out what changes to make. And they're showing her like looking to Chris for help and looking to other people for help. And the more she does that and disconnects from her inner wisdom, the more this will continue. So where I'm seeing the work to be done is, and we can do this energetically, but also working with her in learning how to pull inspiration from within, because she's trying to manage it from the brain. She's trying to right the ship or make movement.
The ship with the anchor.
Maybe
the ship with the anchor. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they
said,
right?
Move the ship. It's time to move the ship.
It's just so beautiful because I've been seeing this a lot. It's a lot of it's related directly to, she gets these feelings of like, I can't do this without Chris, right? Like I need Chris's ideas. And what's coming in is that, and that's why they're showing him, he's got lots of different things that he's got going on, right? And she has the ideas within her, but she's made up, she's in this state of belief that somebody else helped her get this started. There's other people that are have been helping the company move along, and so she needs all these people. And while she might need them to run the business, the heart and soul and the energy of the business is from her. But since she's disconnected from the inner wisdom, it's not running as fluid as it could be. And so the work, they're saying, is with her.
I'm like, it's funny because it's like you've been very focused on her and I've been very focused on him.
Interesting. Yeah.
But that's why we're here. We love our team of corporate healers. We all get different downloads. So amazing. That was so fun. Right?
Yeah, I can feel her. I feel for her actually. I feel what's the word that I'm searching for? I feel partial to her, or like I feel this experience has made me feel like I really want to help her now, because I can see exactly what's going on, and I can see that it's not hard. It's nothing that's hard. It's just training yourself to operate from a different place, operate from your inner wisdom and your heart, because she is the heart and soul of the company, instead of the brain. And she's been operating more and more and more from the brain, and basically like seeking or begging the brain to figure a way to make change. And the answers aren't from there. The answers are
here I am working on the stock price.
It's a perfect compliment.
Yeah.
Perfect compliment.
Creating expansion all around. I felt a lot of energy in the throat as you were talking.
I feel it right. I feel it too. I feel it also right here.
I also felt the heart. I felt the heart, but it was like the drill and Chris. The heart was Jess, and